Hello artists, welcome back to the art room. Mrs. Larrabee here. This week we're going to be looking at balloon animals. Not with balloons though. This week we're going to be using paper, and I'm going to tell you about an artist, Jeff Koons, who became very famous for his balloon animal artwork. This week you need 2 sheets of paper, your scissors, your glue, and your coloring supply. Optionally, you can also have some tissue paper or maybe a scrap piece of paper of construction paper. Doesn't need to be very much, just a little. Grab your supplies, we'll get started. The inspiration from our artwork today comes from artist Jeff Koons. Here's some photos of those statues. Pretty cool. They're very large. I like that they have them in all these different locations. So, you have them outside at a city, you have them in front of a building in a house, you have them inside a building, and here inside a gallery. Notice these aren't just any balloon animals. These are made of steel. They're quite large, and they have this shiny metallic coating to them that are reflective. We're going to use these simple shapes to draw our own balloon animals today. We're going to be using shading to make them look like they're shiny, like the balloon animals here with the steel. And we're going to create our own art gallery to put them in. Let's get started. Grab one of your sheets of paper. We're going to use this as the background. We're going to start with our background today. We're going to create an art gallery for our artwork. Now I'm going to grab my black crayon. I'd recommend black, but you could use a colored crayon as well if you would like. We're going to go from the bottom of our paper up 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and go 4 fingers tall. And we're just going to draw a line horizontally across our paper from one side to the other. This is going to be where the wall and our floor meet for our artwork. And then we're going to simply glue our paper back here. If you don't have tissue paper, this is like just the same thing that you might have as a gift wrapping. You could use a piece of construction paper. You could also use newsprint from the newspaper or from an ad. If you would like, you could just simply draw a square in the back and color it in. Totally your choice. If you're gluing, remember we want to go around our edges with the glue. If you're using liquid glue, dot dot, not a lot. This is going to go on the wall behind our artwork. We're just creating a background for it. We can flip our paper over, give it a little rub on the back. All right, now we're going to draw a stand for our balloon animal to be on. We're going to start by drawing pretty close over here to the edge of our paper, a rectangle. A long, skinny rectangle from one side to the other. All right, my kindergarten artist could stop right here. If you're in 2nd grade, I want you to try this. And if you're in 1st grade, you can choose. You can stay with just the rectangle, or you could try this with us. I want you to draw a diagonal line just a little off the edge of our square, or our rectangle, sorry. You've drawn one from the top corner of the rectangle. I want you to draw one from the bottom corner of the rectangle. And I want you to draw one from the top corner of the opposite side. So we've drawn 1, 2, 3 diagonals. Now we're going to connect these 2 sides together with a horizontal line. So we drew a straight line from side to side. And now we're going to draw a vertical line up and down. Just made a 3-dimensional platform for our balloon art to go on. All right, back here, all around behind it, between the wall and all around this pedestal that we made to put our artwork on, I want you to put a pattern. On here, I just did these little lines going every which direction. I made them kind of small, scattered them all around. Notice I didn't put any on the box. I just put them all around. You could choose any shape that you would like. On this one, I'm going to make little triangles. All right, so we have made a background. We've drawn the line where our wall and our floor meet. We've created a pedestal for our artwork to stand on, and we've decorated the floor with some kind of small pattern of shapes. Okay, we can put this sheet of paper to the side for just a moment. We're going to work on our balloon animal now. All right, so we're going to grab our other sheet of paper, and we're going to draw our balloon animal. Let's look back for just a moment. What shape do you see here? Oval. There's an oval for the body, an oval for each of the legs, an oval for the neck and the head and the ears and the tail. All right, we're going to draw this together now. So the first thing we're going to do in the middle of our paper, could air draw if you need to first, we're going to draw an oval for the body of our dog. We're going to add a leg and another oval over here for the leg. Let's draw an oval for the neck. And then an oval going this way for the head. And we can't forget the ears. We can add an oval to the back for the tail. And the last little details would be the end of the balloon here. And then we could add a little triangle to the front, like the balloon's been tied off, and that's the dog's nose. Super fun. Okay, we have him drawn. Now you get to choose any color from your crayon box, just one color. We're going to color in our dog using value. If you did our project with a cardinal, we talked about using lightness and darkness of the same color. That's called value. We're going to color our dog in one color, but we're going to color him in using values of that color. Here's what I mean. We're going to start by adding the darkest part of our color at the bottom. So I'm pressing down with my blue and kind of like a crescent shape. This would be like a moon shape. And that's all I'm going to color, dark. I'm going to color just the bottom of this oval, dark blue. I do that by pressing down with my crayon. And then I'm going to color one side of all of my ovals dark blue. If you want to think about it, my older students, think about if the light were shining up here, where would the shadow go? The most important thing is that we just color one side. So for each of our shapes, we're only going to color one side. Okay, we've colored one side of each of our ovals dark blue. Now we're going to add another stripe of color. This time it's going to be lighter blue. We're going to go about halfway up on our oval with a lighter blue. We're still leaving half of our shape white, so we've done dark blue. Now we're going to come back, we're going to add lighter blue right up against that dark blue. All right, last step. We're going to go even lighter. I'm barely pressing down. Even lighter. And we're going to do it on both sides. Notice that I'm still leaving white in the middle. So I'm going my lightest light color and I'm doing the very top just a little, almost like I'm outlining the shape. So I'm going to go light and then outline. Light and then outline, light and then outline. For each of these, we're leaving a little space still white. And there we have it. Now it looks like our blue, well, mine's blue, whatever color yours is, that our dog has a shadow and a light spot on the top where the light is reflecting. It makes him look like he's shiny, like those statues that we looked at. I'm going to color this little detail for the nose and the tail in, and our balloon animal's done. He's ready to cut out. Let's carefully cut our balloon animal so that we can put him on his backdrop. Remember that we keep our scissors straight up and down and we let our paper do the turning. All right, now he is ready to go on his backdrop. Kind of play around with him. See where you want him to go. We want his little feet to stand on the pedestal. You can decide where you want him. And we're ready to add some glue to the back. There we have it. Our Jeff Koons inspired balloon animal statue. Nice job. If you have a chance, I'd love to see what you created. I'll see you back here in the art room next week.